I'm Janet Elber, Artistic Director of the Martha Graham Dance Company, and we are thrilled to be opening the third season of our centennial celebration. That is the 100th season of the Martha Graham Dance Company at the Soraya. So for the occasion of our 100th season, I was really stumped as to what we could do that would be so notable and so special to celebrate our 100th and really the country's 250th. And I was having long conversations with our great collaborators, Thor Steingraber at the Soraya and Christopher Rountree, artistic and musical director of Wild Up, about what would be special enough. And we decided that we would really like to use the music of Leonard Bernstein. He and Martha had a collaboration in the late 80s that never came to fruition. There were letters between the two of them, and they seemed very simpatico and moving forward, but it didn't happen. So we got in touch with the Leonard Bernstein organization and asked if we could make a new arrangement of some of his music. And we were talking about what would be the most interesting work and that sort of thing. When the representative there said to us, I was looking in the file of Martha and Lenny's letters, and I found some music that he wrote for her that no one has ever heard. And he said it has a beginning, a middle, and end. It definitely sounds like Bernstein. The only problem is it's only 49 seconds long. So the organization has given us permission, has given Chris Rountree permission to take that 49 seconds and create a fantasy, a fanfare, a short celebration of what Lenny had written for Martha. And the second part of this new piece of music will be an arrangement of some excerpts from Bernstein's Mass. The choreographer will be Hope Boykin, who was a former star of the Alvin Ailey Company and is really one of the foremost choreographers in America today. And of course, we like to tour with these works forever and ever. So the instrumentation is very important to us, as it was to Martha Graham. Aaron Copland created Appalachian Spring for Martha with only 13 instruments because he knew those musicians would have to be on the road with Martha. Now, we don't have to do that anymore, but when we come to a new venue, we really want them to be able to afford a musical ensemble. And if we show up with instrumentation of 60 instruments, we're just not going to achieve that. So I think people are not always aware of what all the logistical limitations are when you create a new work. As we discussed the sort of enormity of taking this on for the Graham100 anniversary, but also the country's 250th, we were excited by the idea of bringing these two iconic artists together, Bernstein and Graham. And we wanted something that would reflect their thoughtfulness, their own awareness of the social situation in the country. And we chose the Mass because of its universal spirituality, quite frankly, and that it would be a work that would be universal and speak to the times, but also to the historic importance of where we are today. We are also bringing what I consider to be Martha Graham's greatest masterwork to this program, Night Journey. This is her transformation of the Oedipus story. She tells this story through the eyes of Jocasta, his wife and mother. She has an incredible score that was commissioned from William Schumann and a Noguchi set that is so evocative, so psychological for these characters to weave through. The elements of this work all come together to make a great, great masterwork. And it has not been on the West Coast for at least 40 years. So we're really excited to have that at the Soraya also. We talk about the importance of our relationship with the Soraya, but the fact that we will be able to dance with live music, that they are supporting this commission and the new arrangement by Chris Rountree, and also the day following our performance, recording this new music in the beautiful sound of the Soraya, so that we can travel around the world with this new dance. Another one of those complications of commissioning a new work that most people don't think about. So we look at the launch of our 100th season at the Soraya as supporting us throughout the celebration in so many ways.